So, for those of you who will see this recording later, let me go ahead and just reiterate what I've done. I just redrew my fibs from here to here. My bias is still going down. We did reject this VWAP right here, plus the open week. So this uh, area right here was a big area of interest, and we couldn't pass it. So um, this was I actually had a put in QQQ, um, and I'll show you in my Discord group. So I called it out at 9:38. So we're at 10:54. So I've been in it for a little while. It actually got up to 140. Ended up breaking down. Um, I thought maybe that was as high as it was going to go, but it went up and it ended up hitting 145. It's now, I'm going to go ahead and take a look real quick just to see where it's at now to give you a reference of what that thing's worth. Give me 1 second, guys. That same put is now 151. So obviously I could have sold it at that 150 mark that I have right here, but I like to secure for small wins, so that's what I did. Um, so I was looking at puts already. I didn't have any shorts on the futures going at the time, but now I'm looking at entering uh, a short right around here. Um, and the reason why I'm not entering, the reason I'm not entering, oh, I'm just gonna paper trade because I've already made my money. I forgot I've logged out of my regular trade of 8. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna put it here. And the reason I'm putting it here is because of the simple fact that we could bounce off of this fib line and pop back up here, and I'd rather not get stuck with that. So let's just do one, and I will be sitting here waiting for that to go to fruition. And if you're in the TikTok live and you're wanting to see the screen share a little bit easier and everything, I recommend checking out the Twitch. The Twitch is going to be Hoskala_trading, .ttv or whatever, to help you find it. It's going to be a little bit better. The sound is probably going to be a little bit better, etc., etc. But this is still going to help you out, like get you started and everything like that. So what we see here, and just to reiterate what happened here, we got a harmonics pattern that popped up, and it's actually why we popped up here so hard. So we started here, first target, so entry was here, first target was here, then the second target was here, and then the next target was actually right here. So we ended up hitting 3 targets. What I would have done had I seen it on time, I wasn't even on here trading or anything, was I would have gotten in the entry, I would have let go at this first target, and then when we rejected off of this 200 EMA and started popping back through it, I would have gotten back in and then exited at the second target, and that's would have been my last play based off of that harmonics indicator, because I only go up to the second target. So if you guys have any questions, please don't forget you can ask your questions. It's what I'm here for, as well as to show you what live trades I'm actually getting. So, oh, and last night after, y'all are gonna laugh at this, but after the live, I ended up doing these 3. So this trade, I ended up getting a $950 trade, then I got $1,000 trade, then I had a $530 trade, and then a $270 trade. So whenever I make a trade on this paper account, it also is connected to my other futures account, so I'm able to make it on all of them. But yeah, I ended up having a really great night, and I ended up making like $3,000 to $4,000. last night, and I did my math as well, and what was really neat is the fact that I actually have made $12,000 this week so far, which is outstanding because I get to send half of that to myself at the end of every week. So this week I'll be able to send myself $6,000 on each account. So realistically, I have three, so I'll be able to send myself 18,000, which is really cool. And again, don't hesitate to ask questions. If you're just here to follow along with the live trades so that you can do them at the same time, also understandable. I'm not going to fault you for it. My main goal here, though, is to teach you guys how to do it on your own. I don't want you to just rely on me. I don't want you to, be stuck when I stop doing this, or if I have to stop doing this or whatever, or if I can't do it a certain day or blah, blah, blah. I don't want you to feel like you can't be successful without me. I want you to also understand how to do all this stuff on your own, because if you can do it on your own, you can be successful in a long run, and that's what my goal is here for you. All right. QQQ apparently just had a harmonics on the 15 minutes, so let's take a look at that, and maybe we can actually get in an options play here live. So for me, what I would be looking at is I would be looking at a put. I'd be looking at it for we're at 272. I'd be looking for it about 270, maybe 268 ish at the lowest. And what I'd be trying to do is get it around 7 days out. So next Friday, for example, would be my expiration date. And what I'd be looking for is for it to drop right here to around this open area, and that would probably be my exit. Let me see. It said the stream's lagging. It's actually lagging because I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me take that off. Is that better? Tell me if it's gotten better. I just got off of my Wi-Fi, so it should be a lot better. And if this is lagging for you, and you want to get a little bit of a better feel, please don't hesitate to check out the Twitch as well. Like, to be on both might be a little bit helpful for you. But I also understand just being on here, if you're like on your mobile or whatever, that's fine too. I'm glad that worked, because I forgot that I was on my Wi-Fi, and my Wi-Fi, since I've been home a lot more and I've been trading a lot more and streaming and stuff, it actually used up all my fucking data, and so whenever I'm on my Wi-Fi, my phone actually is slower. So I appreciate you pointing that out. I need to upgrade my plan now. Been doing a lot more streaming, especially with this, right? Like, doing this for you guys has been, first of all, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. So I'm going to go ahead and start there. And second, what I want to say is it's taking up a lot of my data. So whatever. So it looks like I wasn't able to get my entry here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it down to here. And appreciate the likes, guys. I really appreciate that. The more that you guys like and share the stream, the more people that I can help and reach. And that's kind of my goal. So, the more that I can do that, the happier I'm gonna be as well. That's all I want to do. I just want to reach as many people as I can, so that people can understand that making money is not hard with this. It's just about being consistent, being disciplined. That's all it is being disciplined and being consistent. And if you have questions, right, so what I'm looking at here is I'm looking for a cross below or pop back up to this line so that I can enter my short. Ooh, god damn. Brother, I'm sorry to hear that. 400K in losses this year. We can work on something, man. Just if you want to do on one-on-one, I'm also thinking about so you know how I'm doing these lives, right? and I'm showing you guys how I enter and stuff, I'm also thinking about, and I don't know if I really want to do this because I don't want this to be the focus, but I'm thinking about potentially doing like hour slots, like 1 hour slots where you can live trade with me, just you, and basically the goal is you get to live trade with me, and let me see, hold on, let me just you get to live trade with me, but you pay like a little fee so that we can basically make it worth like me not going over or anybody. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing it with anyone else. I might not even be trading myself. I might just be paper trading and helping you out. But you pay like an hourly thing and blah blah blah. I don't know if I really want to do that though, because I know that there are people interested in it. Like maybe you would be interested in it, for example. But that's something I'm thinking about doing for people. You tell me if that sounds good. I don't really know. I don't even know what I would charge, to be honest. It would just make sure that whoever's actually interested and motivated to do it would be doing it. But I don't know. I think that this is just as good, especially if like you are learning from it. This is like I'm showing you my entries, I'm showing you my exits, so there's no harm, no foul. So we just made a $145 on that last little play entry that we got. I was talking though, so what I'm looking for now again is I'm looking for another entry right here, so another pop back there. What I will be looking at is 35, not 45. Yeah, I'm sorry about TikTok being choppy, but the Twitch, if it does become choppy, appreciate you for the haircut comment on Twitch. Um, if this does get choppy and you can't seem to get it, Twitch is Hoskala underscore trading. This is what it's going to look like for you. I can move this down, you know, and then make it a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. But cool. I see you here now, Jay. If I don't respond in Twitch, it's because it's a little bit hard for me to pop back and forth, but I am going to actively try and look every few moments. It looks like I got an entry on this short, so let me go ahead and put my exit on. So as you can see, we're up 80, 90 bucks. Let's see, we're at that. So I'm gonna do $229. Let's do that. 30. Let's just do 30. And my take profit is usually 99% of the time $5 away from wherever I enter. As you can see, it did do that, and I just didn't. I goofed because I was busy talking, but that's why I prefer to do whatchamacallits. I prefer to do it with the paper trading while I'm showing you guys how to do things versus trying to do it with my money, and that makes it to where I don't have to worry too much. I don't have to get like super hardcore. But so just in the past 10 minutes, not even that you guys have been on this live, I've already made $250, right? And that's just playing this over and over and over again from here. And the reason I'm going to keep playing this until it stops respecting this line and breaking down and doing that, right? So if we were to pop up, then I would average down somewhere here, then wait for my next exit, and then stop trying to play this cross on this fib. But for now, it's working like butter. I'm going to go ahead and keep taking it from 35 to 30, 35 to 30, right? 35 to 30, 35 to 30 is what I keep doing. I could obviously take it down to 25 and make $200, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to secure like $50 to $100 over and over and over again. And that's how I am successful trading futures, right? If you are happy with and you continue to take small wins over and over and over again, you will be a lot more successful than trying to take your $100, $200, $300 wins over and over again. Like these plays right here are so few and far, well, obviously not few and far between. I made them back to back, but they're so much harder to get that you have to have so much more conviction. It has to be such a bigger move and blah, 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 blah for you to secure those gains, right? So I usually do those like overnight. Like those are usually done, 10 p.m. to midnight, my time central. That's usually when I'm making those big plays because they're lower volume, so they don't move. It takes a longer time for them to do what they're going to do. But when they move a little drastically because it's like a big pump or a big drop. And that's kind of how you secure those. I was up 1,200 but gave it all back and went red. Right now up $136. What were you playing, sir? Are you playing a short? Are you playing a long? Are you playing futures? Okay, you're playing ES. Try and if I may, and this is just, I think you'll agree with me, if you just keep securing $100 over and over again, like, and if you're ever up $1,000, you should probably just stop for the day. I know it sounds annoying, and you're trying to make up a loss that you made recently, but I promise you, you're going to be more successful. You're going to be a whole lot more successful just securing those little wins and trying to get your 1,000 every day. Maximum maybe 2,000. And the way that you'll do it too is like if you pass 1,000, right? Say you were at your 1,200, you then make 1,000 basically your trailing stop loss. So whenever you touch back at 1,000, you're completely done for the day. And yeah. Does anybody have any questions? As you can see, we're slowly getting close to my entry there. It's trying to pop back. I want to make sure that anyone who has any questions is getting them answered. I actually forgot that I was on the 15-minute here. I should have been on the 1 minute this entire time with the futures. I was on the 15-minute because I was looking at QQQ, and it never showed up. That pattern that never showed up. So we're just kind of chilling, watching. This actually had a cipher pop up, which is why I guess I've been successful with my shorts. Going down, and the cipher targets were here, here, and then here. So we're probably actually going to touch this third target here pretty soon. Let's see. I might adjust my high point to here. And I'm just watching, right? Just watching and trying to see what's going on. The more that we are staying patient, the more that we're waiting for a high probability play, the more successful we're going to be, guys. Okay, you're trying to get an Apex funded account. What we can do, so Apex is a little difficult to get like started with, in my opinion. They have really outdated videos. It's a little tough to like understand how to get it on your stuff. But as you can see, like I've also used it, right? Like Rhythmic and Ninja is right there. I ended up canceling that because I had several Tradeovate ones / Top Step, and Top Step is really good. The only difference is and I can understand your sentiment with using Apex, because Apex is a lot easier to get funded. They have less rules and stuff like that. But I'm happy to help you out, and we can do that. That's fine with me. That sounds good. I actually have something with one of my friends where he's a little background on me personally. I used to be a server, bartender, etc. waiter for several years while I was in college and in high school and stuff like that. And one of my good friends is actually now a manager for, like, if y'all live in Texas or maybe even Atlanta or somewhere that has these businesses. But Papado, he's a manager for Papado, which is a chain of restaurants. They're called Papa's restaurants. They have different style of food. So Papado is like Cajun. They have a Papacitos, which is like supposed to be the Mexican food. They have a Papa's Steakhouse, a Papa's Barbecue. So you get the gist of it. And he can't really trade, but he has the money to do a funded account. So he's my best friend, and I told him, hey, look, if you get yourself a funded account, I will trade on it for you, and just like give me like 20% or something like that, because you're not doing anything. And he was like, say less, which I'm happy to help a friend out like that. So as you can see, we're up now $50. I might even let it go at 50. I think I'm going to actually let it go at 50. So maybe like right there. Yeah, see, I should have let it go. Starting to turn against me a little bit. That's okay though. Because again, if it does turn against me and it, fuck it, I'm gonna do it at 30. I'm gonna keep securing $100. If it does turn against me, then I'll just average down here at this line, and then again here at this 200 line, because this would be where we would start seeing some reversal back. Let me see. Honestly, have no idea how to. Are you saying on TikTok? Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. I'll add you in on there in a little bit. Yeah, Papa's is the shit, man. Papa's is a great restaurant chain. Actually, I can follow you back right here. Cool. Just added you in. So, again, I'm chilling. I'm not really tripping about being down $100. I've been down. Y'all have seen a couple times on the stream so far. Maybe not today, but yesterday and the day before, where I was down almost $500-600. Ended up selling it for, a couple $100 win. So I'm not really worried about it. Being down this much is nothing. Look, I'm already almost back at even. Probably about to go green again. This is. You gotta understand when to stress out and when not to stress out. And for me, I don't stress out for the simple fact that if I am down, I know when to average down to offer myself an exit. So that's what I'm looking at here. We got this. I'm gonna try and make about $500 before I get off of this live today. So we're already at what was it? 250 basically. So I just need to make another 250. I might even go hard and try and make 200 on this one play. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to actually put this at the line, so just slightly above the line. So 2750 would be right above that line, because this line is at 26, basically 27. So putting it a couple ticks above is where I will be able to get an exit pretty solid if it decides to drop down. If it doesn't, again, I'm going to average down here, which I'm going to go ahead and put my order in now at 50. And then if that doesn't work out, then again, I will put one right here. Right, I'll put one right there and we'll be solid. So it looks like I'm about to get my exit, because this Gartley just popped up and it's going down. First target is pretty darn close to right here. It's literally right there. So it basically was enter and exit potential, but this looks pretty So I could have obviously gotten my exit had I just kept it at 30, which I should have done. But it looks like I'm about to get it right here. So we're at plus 70, 80, 100, boom, we're done. And so now what I can do is I can say, let's go ahead and do another one right there, just in case we pop back up. And so now I'm at 350, right? 1, 2, 3, 45, 5, 350, right? This can be taken. Well, I can leave that there. That way, if it does pop up, I can get two of them. Okay. I swear I added you, bro. It said add, I promise. Yeah, it said add. Okay. Yeah, I got you, bro. Once did it really ban my TikTok live? Can y'all see me? I see there's 6 people in here, but I wouldn't doubt it if they did shadow ban me already. I mean, these guys have been fucking with me consistently. Like a lot. So I wouldn't doubt it. I see that there's 6 of y'all in here. Can one of you type just that you see the stream and that you're still able to, like, you know, do your thing in here? Because someone's telling me that it went blank for them, and I want to just make sure that the TikTok stream is still going. Because if not, then I will go ahead and okay. A few people are saying they can still see, which is good. Okay. You might just need to like exit out of TikTok and then rejoin, Jay. So as you can see, we're starting to break down. So I'm actually going to put this around yonder. Since we're starting to break down, I'm going to go ahead and change up where my entry is. I'm actually even thinking about making it shorter at around 10. That way if we, yeah, I'm going to do that. And I'm just kind of looking, right? Like, we're seeing a lot of drop. We're seeing a break of this bear flag right here, right? So then what will happen is we'll probably tap this and start a little bit of a climb for the next drop. And that's good. That's real good. So look, I just got my entry. I'm up $50, $80. I'm gonna go ahead and put my exit right here at the bottom of this candle, which is right at basically there. So let's go ahead and move it to 04. So we're up 50, 85, 100, and we're out. So now what we've made is another 125, so we're up $475. I'm actually okay with that. I think I'm gonna stop there and be done. I don't think that there's anyone else on TikTok showing you that they're making $500 to $1,000 every single time that they get on a live consistently like I am. Also, not showing you and explaining to you how and why that they're doing it. I don't really think that there is anybody out there doing what I'm doing for you guys. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna talk my shit a little bit sometimes. You're not gonna find anybody that's showing you this shit for free. And not only that's showing it to you for free, but then the stuff that they do sell is, I mean, my Discord's $15 a month. My one-on-ones are $60 for the hour. Most people are charging like $200, $250 for an hour. It's absolutely absurd. Some of these Discord groups are $50, $100, $200 a month. Absolutely absurd for trash plays that they're calling out. They're not teaching you anything. So I don't know. I feel like, I provide pretty good value stuff, and you're not gonna find anyone else doing that for free. here. Like I'm gonna always share stuff for free here on TikTok and on Twitch and YouTube or whatever, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm done. What am I doing? I'm tripping. I'm done. Okay, so if y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask, because I'm about to just hop out. I've already done what I needed to do. I've shown y'all it's easy to make, $500. Add this together, I'm $25 shy. If you add it together with what I made last night, that plus this, which ends up being, the full 24 hours, is well over $1,000. It's more like, I think I made something like almost $4,000 now. So you can't really beat that. I'm gonna go ahead and quit, call it a day, enjoy myself. It's a pretty day outside here in Houston, Texas. It's nice and cool today, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy it. If y'all have any questions, you know how to reach me. I have a email link on my page, on my profile. I also have the Discord group if you want to join. Again, don't feel obligated. Like I said, I'm going to continue to share free stuff. I'm going to continue to join up on this live. And yeah, are my one-on-ones with live trading. So one-on-ones I usually do on Saturday and Sunday, and that's so that I can at least show you the strategy first. At least the very first one is good to do this way, where basically it's showing you the indicator, showing you the strategy, how it works, and then the next time we can do a live trading thing. But I don't like doing live trading one-on-ones for the simple fact that money starts getting involved and you need practice. You need to practice first, right? And then it's starting to do with money. So, but I'm happy to do one. Like if you get your practice in and you're like, hey, I really want to do a one-on-one with a live trading, I may do it. I just may make it the price a little bit more, just for the simple fact that I can't focus on my money as much. And that's why I do them on Saturdays and Sundays, right? Because that's when the market's closed, except for Sunday, 5 p.m. on. So that helps me, focus with you, right? Like, and you have my undivided attention. So if I'm not going to be trading and I'm going to be focused on making money with you, then that needs to be compensated. That's just kind of my mindset. But yeah, I'm happy to do something like that. I was just talking about that earlier, doing basically one-on-one sessions where I live trade with people who want that. But I just don't know what to charge for it, because currently what I do for a one-on-one, and this is when, markets are closed, I charge $60 for the hour. I just don't know what I would do for an hour's worth of actual live trading with somebody. I probably will have a couple trial and error runs where I do one price and then I do another one because I feel like it wasn't worth it, or I feel like it was too much, or whatever, right? So if someone's okay with being my guinea pig, then cool beans, but I don't want to just start throwing prices out there. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a wonderful Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. And, be prepared. It looks like we're double topping a little bit here, so you could probably short again to around here. QQQ. Let's take a look. It's doing the same thing, right? Go to the 15-minute. This makes a lot of sense. We keep doing stuff like this, so I would even say, hey, look, this kind of looks very similar to that, or even this. So dropping down to here is going to be your kind of like point of interest, right? Like first this area, then this area, and then it's going to be your lower ADR. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that and let y'all know that we're in a good place for basically more drop. And I never, ever, ever, until this recession over, I'm never going to trust any upward movement until this is all said and done. So y'all have a wonderful weekend. Reach out to me if you need me. Get you with it. Boom, boom, boom.